Right, you guys, so I'm back to talk about Rocky 5, the supposed final chapter of the Rocky franchise, or at least we thought for a long time. And the plot of this movie is we pick up after Rocky 4 ended, and he's won the fight with Drago, and he's won Russia, basically. He won the night, he won the fight. Um, and he goes back home, and he finds out he has this medical condition to where he shouldn't fight anymore. But when they get home, they find out that, there's some legal stuff going on, and Rocky's losing all his money, so he's forced to live back in his old neighborhood in Philadelphia with his son, Robert, or Rocky Jr., whatever you want to call him. He was born Rocky Jr., but I guess they decided to call him Robert later on in life. And then Adrian and Paulie, they all got to go back to their old house, and because they're broke. And along the line, we meet Tommy Gunn, and Tommy Gunn idolizes Rocky Balboa, and he wants Rocky Balboa to train him. And Rocky's like, hey, I ain't no manager. The guy who owned this place, that was a manager. But me, kid, I ain't never managed nobody before. And Tommy Gunn's like, no, I really want a chance. I'm not talking about a heavyweight title or anything just yet. I just want you to show me a few things. And for a while there, it's going good and everything. But then Robert, who's played by Sage Stallone in this movie, who I'll talk about for a minute, he's starting to get jealous because Rocky's spending all his time with Tommy Gunn and doing these little inside things that Rocky had with Robert, and now Rocky's doing them with Tommy, and it's like, hey, what the fuck, Dad? And what do I think of Rocky 5 is this movie gets hated on, and a lot of people say that it's the worst of the Rocky franchise. Yes, it is the worst of the Rocky franchise, but does it deserve all the hate? Personally, I say no. I say this movie is still an alright time. That, like I said, definitely the weakest of the franchise. It's the one that has the most problems in it. But I still like it. I do. I don't know what it is about this one in particular. Maybe it's the Sage Stallone performance. Sylvester Stallone, you can't deny, is still really good in this movie. Tommy Gunn, yes, we could have gone without Tommy Gunn. We could have, I like the fact that Rocky became broke. It sucks for him, but I liked that, that storyline right there, that Rocky's broken, he has to go back to his, old neighborhood and stuff. I liked going back. It's kind of like going back to the roots of, because in the original Rocky had nothing, and in this movie, yes, he has a family now, but he has nothing now. Yeah. Certainly it does have its problems, and a lot of people complain that the final fight of this movie is not in a ring or anything like that, and it's a straight fight outside of a bar. A lot of people complain about that. I like that. I like that they try to do something different. Did it work out the best? Not really, but I still have fun with it. I do like it. The character of Tommy Gunn. At first you like the guy, and then he meets this guy, and, this guy who just wants Rocky to fight his little thing that he's promoting. And Rocky's like, no, I'm not going to do that. So he calls Tommy Gunn and says, alright, Tommy's going to fight him and shit like that. And that whole thing, to me, that's the biggest problem in this movie. I could have done without all of that. But all in all, it's not bad. Sage Stallone, who is Sylvester Stallone's real-life son, who was his real-life son, unfortunately, he died a couple years ago, very young age, and it really sucks. But in this movie, he's really good. I really liked him. As you could tell that, they have that, they work so well as father and son because they are father and son in real life. And so in the movie, you got to see him, acting alongside of his son, who's playing his son. And I liked that factor about it. I really did. I thought he was really good. The street fight was fun. I liked some of the storyline, but like I said, some of the stuff I didn't really care for. Definitely the worst of the Rocky franchise, in my opinion. But I don't think it's a bad movie. I don't. All in all, guys, I'm gonna give Rocky 5 a C+. I enjoy Rocky 5 for what it is. But yeah. Alright, so what do you guys think of Rocky 5? Comment your thoughts on the video down below in the comment section. Like the video, share it, and subscribe. Just do it!